Horror as Nigerian soldier commits suicide after killing custom officer in SEME border. Reliable information has it that a Nigerian soldier attached to 243 Race Battalion, Ibereko Badagry LCP Mahmoud Sulaiman committed suicide after shooting himself dead after he shot dead a custom officer at the Oloko checkpoint, Gbaji, on Badagry Seme Expressway on Wednesday, June 2nd. Scooper News gathered that the soldier accidentally shot the custom officer when his own team leader tried to retrieve a gun from him after he noticed Sulaiman was acting strange. In the process of retrieving the cocked weapon from him, which he resisted, he accidentally fired a shot and the stray bullet hit one inspector of custom, C.N. Walter. The custom officer, who was attached to Seme Border Area Command, was rushed to Badagry General Hospital for treatment. But unfortunately, the customs officer died at about 6:40 a.m. on Thursday in the hospital. Subsequently, Sulaiman also shot himself and died on the spot, eyewitness said. Sulaiman, who was recently redeployed to the Ibereko Battalion from the theater of operation in the northeast, had been behaving abnormally since assumption of duty in Badagry. He also cocked his AK-47 rifle fully loaded with ammunition, an action that made his team leader report the matter to the commanding officer of 243 Race Battalion, Colonel Nicholas Rume, where he was serving. The commanding officer immediately ordered for the retrieval of the weapons from him, an officer said. While confirming the incident, the customs public relations officer in Seme Border, Abdullahi Hussein, said the situation has been brought under control. You see, the problem with most of our Nigerian soldiers is that they are just too power-tussled. And power carried away. You see, many of our Nigerian soldiers you see today are behaving abnormally because of the reason that led them into joining the military. Some of them never joined the military because they want to really work for the country. They joined it probably because they are feeling intimidated or because they want to be in charge. They want to be in charge. Those that love power, those that love exercising their powers, mostly are seen in this kind of situation. You understand? So these kind of people end up in this form. So with this that has happened to this young man, I tell you that it should serve as a lesson to many soldiers. I used to say this to a Nigerian government, that an extra year should be added to those soldiers who are coming in as recruits, so that they will at least pass through some moral training and proper enlightenment, and they should also be introduced on academics everything must not be centered on military training. Yes, military training will come, but then let them sensitize them and enlighten them a little on academics. At least that will help them in many of the interrogations, uh, situation, because many of them don't know how to interrogate citizens. They fall into prey while trying to interrogate people. They don't know how to interrogate, and that is why they are becoming too bloody. Our soldiers are becoming too bloody. When you tell a boy that they are going to call a soldier for you, you see how the boy will start panicking, because he knows that the soldiers does not understand any other language than fire and kill, or beat and destroy. That is the only language that soldiers truly understand. They don't understand any other language aside from that, which is very bad. Absolutely bad. It's not okay at all. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not okay. So something needs to be done in that form. Action needs to be taken in that form. We can't just fold our hands and watch and be allowing our soldiers to be rotting away with many crimes. You see that? So with all these that have happened, with all these that we have experienced, at least is enough reason to see that our soldiers really need to be restructured. They need to be retrained. So with the offense that he has committed, I think he will have no choice than to face the law. Yes, now, no doubt about that. No, there is no being biased about it. That is the law, and you have to face it. Because he that killed by the gun have to die by the gun. He killed by the gun, so he has to die by the gun. You understand? The only thing that I see here is that the young man have to go on and commit suicide because he understood the law, the law of the military. He doesn't want to pass through that rigorous punishment before him too will now be comfortably killed by the same gun he used in killing the young man, either by firing squad. But before that will come, he will experience a very serious torture. So that is what the young man is actually running away from, that made him to just shoot himself. You understand? So that is just the issue. So I tell you this, that we have to be very, 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 very careful and be watchful, most especially our soldiers. The way they handle the civilians in Nigeria is too hard. It's too hard, and I want to tell you that that the attitude they are putting up is affecting them. Somehow it's affecting them, unknown to them, but they don't know. You see that? So that is just it. So my dear viewers, though it's painful anyway, but one need to report it. Okay, one need to report it. So please, if you're new, don't forget to leave your comment below the comment section. Okay, and if you are not new, okay, if you're new, click on the red subscribe button. But if you're new, locate the comment section so that you can be updated each time we upload any new videos. All right.